Hey guys, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to another episode of Man Cave Meals. Today we're going to fire up our Kamado Joe, and I'm going to steal a recipe from our good friend Stephen Hickey, who I believe stole it from Pitmaster X or somewhere down the line like that. It might not be the same, might be a little different, might be a little twisted, but today we're going to smoke a flank steak. So let's get started. We're going to get started by firing up the Kamado Joe Classic. I've got a fire going here in the firebox, and I've got some pecan wood set in here for smoke. So I'm going to set both halves of my heat deflector in the low position, and then I'm going to set my grill grates on the divide and conquer rack. And then we're just going to close the dome lid. And then I'm going to fire up the iCommand and set this grill to run at a temperature of 225 degrees. Okay, while our grill is coming up to temp, I'm going to introduce you to the stars of our show here today. I've got this beautiful flank steak that I picked up from Porter Road Butcher out in Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm going to season this guy today with our Lane's Barbecue Combo Scorpion Steak seasoning, which is an amazing flavor to go on beef. And you may be asking yourself why we would want to smoke a flank steak. A flank steak's typically something you would cook more like a regular steak, but like I said, I stole this idea from somebody else who stole it from somebody else, and the pictures look phenomenal. And I love smoked beef. I particularly love beef ribs, and this looks like a good opportunity to get a good smoked beef flavor, a smoked beef barbecue flavor on a small, less expensive cut of beef. So I'm going to give this guy a nice liberal seasoning of our scorpion steak just on the top side. And I'm going to let this sit here and let that start to go to work while our Kamado Joe comes up to temperature. Our grill is up to temp, and I've got a nice light thin smoke rolling. So we're going to put this guy right on the grill, and we're going to leave this on here, and we're going to let that smoke until I get the internal temperature of the thick part of that up to around 200 degrees. So that's probably going to take a couple hours. We'll start our timer, and I'll let you know how long it took when we get there. We've been going about an hour here, so we're going to take a peek. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Let's see what our temperature is down in the thick of that. We're at about 154, so like I said, I'm going to treat this just like I would beef. I'm going to give it a quick mist with some water, and that's the only time I'm going to do that, and we'll come back to have a look at it when it's done. Okay folks, we've been going right at about 2 hours here, and I like the way this thing looks. I haven't achieved 200 degrees. I'm up at about 165 on this, which I think I'm going to be happy with. So I'm going to take this off, and we're going to rest it for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut into it and have a look. Okay guys, I've let this rest for about 5 minutes. You can maybe still see some of the steam coming off of that. This looks beautiful. It's developed a little smoke ring around the edge, and it looks really juicy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a little piece off of there and show you kind of what the texture we have here. Look at that. That looks delicious. Let's have a taste. That is awesome. That is really good. It has that same sort of smoked beef flavor like you get. It's not quite as powerful a beef flavor as brisket or as beef ribs, but man, that's amazing for a short cook. Guys, you're gonna have to give this a try. Let me know what you think. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Man Cave Meals.